from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. The Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Old Dominion's offense comes onto the field first today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback.
Right down the boulevard. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
The Monarchs moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Appalachian State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. Let's see if they can get it done.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and there he goes. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, ODU.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Guys, let's chat about App State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle, it's LaBelle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On target over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo.
And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense got it.
These wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to him, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Finds his man. It's Montgomery. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. Going to sling it on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, App State. A great catch and run for 6. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. Your boy Case
lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw again. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Monarchs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Timeout, Appalachian State.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Monarchs! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's LaBelle. Turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's LaBelle. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield. It's LaBelle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Might as well give it to him again.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. On the move, he fires. Snagged in the middle, it's Montgomery. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Oh, he's got some space. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Brings up second down.
The hand to the running back. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to run for it. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's LaBelle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got
Breaks into the open. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39. Just keeps slinging it. It's complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Under fire. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, ODU. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Montgomery. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It starts. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's LaBelle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes a grab for a big play. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw it. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's first down.
The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Makes the grab. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll try to pop the draw. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Monarchs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's got the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Off the RPO, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, what a move. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The RPO, it's complete. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. A lot of urgency for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The sure hands, it's Montgomery. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away.
3 plays out. It's 4th down.
Here's the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Monarchs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Marshall looks lost today, and boy, does it show right now on the scoreboard. Almost like the coaching staff spent the week playing golf instead of in the film room.
The give out of the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Brings up third and goal.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Monarchs! Fit it in the window for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
At stake, 16.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's LaBelle. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll give it to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Leaves it with the back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give as they work on that clock. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Running back searching for a hole. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Got the quick completion. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the middle, it's Montgomery. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Split backs here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That's reeled in, it's Bridges. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pucks it out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Out of bounds at the 49. Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.